I'm here with Beverley Walker, Head of Offshore Renewables at WSP. Beverley, hi. How did you come to get this role?
I was recruited by WSP at the end of last year to set up as Head of Offshore Renewables for them, with a new division called Future Energy. Basically, it was recognised that the energy sector is really growing. It's transforming very, very rapidly. And so Future Energy was set up to effectively respond to that by being able to be proportional where it grew, either in a country or whichever sector. So, for example, globally at the moment, we're focusing on onshore wind and solar in South Africa and the Saharas. We're looking at biomass onshore and potentially offshore wind in North America. But clearly in the UK, our focus is on renewable energy. And we've set up 3 pillars, an offshore renewable sector, an onshore wind, and a grid and transmission. So it's my duty, I guess, to take forward the offshore sector.
And what challenges do you see coming up in the industry at the moment and within your organisation, and what are your organisation doing to meet these challenges?
Well, clearly everyone talks about supply chain and skills and resources shortages, and that's one of the things we've been really quite working on. WSP has been doing about 30 million turnover globally in terms of the energy sector, but it's been occurring all throughout the company in bits and pieces, and part of the role of Future Energy is to have an understanding of where that's happening, pull it all together, look at where we might need to support and enable, and basically do what we're doing and doing it better.
And I know that you work a lot with strategic alliances, forming alliances with other companies in the industry. Do you see that that's the way the industry could be going?
We basically see strategic partnerships as essential, the way forward. There's a number of companies who claim to be able to do a one-stop shop, and we've found that clients actually don't like that for a number of reasons. By forming strategic partnerships, it means that we can basically choose the best, and I can select bespoke teams to suit a particular job. It also means that we're continually assessing our specialist subcontractors to make sure that they're up there with innovation and with experience, because it's quite a fluid industry at the moment. A lot of individuals are moving around, so trying to keep track on that and expertise is important. But also importantly, if you have your expertise all in-house, then we're finding, and developers are also complaining, that their costs go right up because they've lost touch with being competitive. So by being able to provide and pull together teams, we think we provide the best cost benefit for our clients.
And what are the major innovations coming up in the offshore wind industry that could affect the industry right now and in the near future?
Yeah, well, there's been a big push, particularly to obviously get CapEx costs down. And one way of doing that is to ensure that for value for money, you want more energy production. So there's a lot of innovation going into longer blades, but obviously lighter materials. Some will say that it's longer blades. Others will talk about taller turbines. But at the end of the day, we need to have innovative foundation design in particular, because we're moving into deeper waters. And it's going to be very exciting to see some of the new floating turbines come out. So from that perspective of technology, that is the way forward. Interested to see if there's any strategic development in the way in which our cable design and might actually occur from a strategic level along the UK. We know that shortage of cable is going to be a particular concern. And so at the moment, with everyone operating individually, it's probably going to not be the best solution in terms of quantity. We're also going to see a lot more innovation, I believe, in minimisation of sea time. So you'll find a lot more assemblage of large turbines onshore and towed off. And as the progress towards the deeper waters, we may start seeing, in fact, continental ports and supply bases being used, and supply ships. So we'll just start seeing, I think, a lot more efficiency in the industry.